Good morning, sir and ma'am. My name is Mohammed Firoz Alam. I am doing AWS machine learning on Hackveda Limited, and my task is located at Hackveda Limited future location prediction system, and we have to use the data platform, use the data IQ. So here some content our related to project introduction, objective, data collection, and then pre-process the data, AWS and data IQ, feature engineering, demonstration part, and we have to conclude and references and Q&A session. So here some hook story is there. We analyze the historical data to identify the pattern and make the accurate prediction about the future location, optimization to travel and providing the personalized recommendation. Using the advanced AI and real-time data, it predict where people and vehicle will be in the future, helping you plan better, avoid delay, and improve safety. So here some story related to our project. So we now we move on to the next slide. Here introduction. What is the future location prediction system? Future location prediction system is to aim to predict the future location of the moving object, moving vehicle, moving person, or devices on the basis of the historical data set. And we have to use the data IQ. Data IQ is the platform to provide the and deploy the our project, and mainly use the researcher and the data science and machine learning use these tools. So next, our objective of this project is to collect and preparation, feature engineering, model development, evaluation of the our model, and deployment of the project, and integration with AWS in data IQ. So now we move on to the next slide. So also we have to find the accuracy and provide the security and privacy to our project and organization. So accuracy is the effectiveness of the future location prediction system by utilizing the key matrices, high accuracy in prediction system to tangible benefit across various domains, and provide the authentication of project, not only the protect sensitive data but also the trust and compliance with the legal standard. So next, data collection and the pre-processing of the data. We collect the data, GPS data, temporal data, and contextual data set, and then the pre-process the data. First we clean the data set, and then we have to normalize and the segmentation part. Why we clean the data? Because of some outlier present in the our model. So that is the not improve our accuracy. So remove that outlier and normalize. After normalize the data set, then segment the data. So next, model evaluation. In machine learning and data science, model evaluation in the two parts. First is the regression, and second is the based on the classification. These two terms is the most important in the data science and machine learning. Regression, in from in regression, there are some matrices comes in regression: root, mean, square error, mean, absolute error, and the R2 square. And classification consists of the F1 score, precision, recall, confusion matrix. So some contents of the classification part. So we see the performance matrix based on the regression. So why use the root, mean, square error? Because of our better fit of the our model, and the use of mean absolute error for the better accuracy of the gives the our model. And the R2 score, we use the R2 score because of the gives the better performance. If the higher the rate of score, higher the percentage of a score, so better performance gives our model. So next move on to the slide. So we see the demonstration part. There are some key features. We see the demonstration part. AWS and its instances, connect AWS with the data IQ data set, model selection, and use the regression algorithm, model evaluation, and model prediction. So we move on to the demonstration part. So first we create and register the dataiq.com, and we provide the 14 days free trial. Because of this platform is the premier version, so not unlimited provide. So we already create the future location prediction system in new project. So import our data here, and new data set, use file SQL cloud storage, no SQL DSS, importing existing. We use the files and upload here data set. We select the data where I am loading, downloading. So use the housing.csv data set. After uploading the data set, then we create. After running, we see the flow of the data. So my network is very slow. So after running, then we see the flow of the data. Here housing is prepared. So after housing data set is prepared, then prepare the data set. Housing data set prepare and create the recipe and run these. Here some 10,000 row and 10 column is represented: longitudinal, latitudinal, housing median, total room, total bedroom, population, household, median income, median house value, and housing proximity consist of the string. All are the double. So run these data set. After job is running, after job is successfully running, then we see the flow of the data set. So our job is successfully run. So here I prepare the housing data set, and this data set we divide into two parts. First one part is the training data set, and second one is the test data set. So we split this data set and add train data set, and also we add the test data set. And create a recipe. So choose the randomly dispatch data set and set the model 70%, and here the speed of the random is at 1337. So change here 42. After changing, then run. After running, here some attribute is located. We have already seen, and a string housing proximity consists of the string, and another all of the consist of the double data set: longitudinal, latitudinal, housing median age. So we see our job is running. After running, we see and we see the flow of the diagram. So here our housing prepared data set are split into two parts: training part and testing part. So next we see the training and use the lab and auto machine learning prediction. and use the I am predicting the housing. You have to choose anything, but I am using the housing median age. So we have to create. After creating, the design of your model has been prepared. After preparing the model, then running, run the dataset. After running, here some use the random forest and I reach L2, and hyperparameter is 2, dataset 100, depth is 613, minimum sample is 10. So there are total training dataset is 11,499 and test dataset 2,949 row. So most important feature, ocean proximity is maximum, then median income, and last in latitude. Evaluate the test score. So we see the designing part. Train and test dataset. We divide in ratio into 80 into 20. Here 80% of the using the training dataset and the 20% using the test dataset. Matrix evaluation, feature handling. Using the all are using and housing median age is predicted. So use the algorithm. You have to use any algorithm. I am using random forest regression, but you have to use any like lasso regression, light GBM, XGBoost algorithm, decision tree, support vector machine, stochastic gradient, KNN. So all are used, but I am using the random forest and ridge regression. So hyperparameter is showing here. So number of threads is for random state 1337. So our all designing part. So we see the table. So here the root mean square is 10.8 and mean absolute error is 8.85. So all represented after evaluating the model. Correlation is also here. So next, use the random forest. And some data is given. Our model is 51% is trained, not better but good. Code environment, DSS built-in environment, Python 3.6.8 using. So also we have to see the decision tree and explain about our data using the decision tree method. So here use the decision tree method. So oral median income is greater than 4.64, longitudinal is minus 118.52, and total bedroom is now all data is represented in the form of decision tree. Future importance is here. Also absolute feature you can see here. Partial dependency is here. So we check the performance using the scatter plot. Here the all are you can see here scatter plot and analyze the data. So next error distribution. Error distribution represent these data set, minimum raw, minimum data set, 20%, and use the standard deviation. So here some represent in the graph matrices and assertion. Use the matrices 51% the R2 score and uh, root mean square is 8.667 and mean absolute value is 6.6. So our all model is model data is given. So data preparation. So we have to see all. Next we deployed our project. So here create the predict house median is regression. Then after testing, then predict the testing. So use the prediction and test a score, and using the housing median age. Then we create the recipe. So output is input column to include output explanation, output model metadata. So run our model. So after running and job is successful, so we see again follow up the diagram. So job is running, and after running, then you have to see the flow of the diagram of the model. So our net is very slow. So after job is successfully running, then we see the flow of the diagram. So overall our model is created, and first we create the housing data set, then prepare the housing, and then split the training and test data set, and then the predict the housing median age, and then we have to check the test score. So here add one column is added for the prediction. After running, we see the, so here prediction column is also added, and we have to analyze all data set, and here 45.729 is the prediction for first data for first row. So overall my demonstration part. So here we have to create machine learning model. So that's why all part of the demonstration. So we will move on to the our presentation part. So we conclude our project. The future location prediction system using the data IQ involve the several key steps like data collection to deployment our project, and integrating with the AWS and data IQ. The system benefit from the scalable storage, robustness of the computing resources, and use the advancement deployment option. This combination ensure efficient data handling and robust model deployment, and a smooth deployment to continuous the monitoring and the maintenance our project for the model to changing pattern, and the ensure sustainable accuracy, and the provide the achieving significant result. So next we move on to the slide. So here the some references our project. We use the references Amazon Web Service, Portfolio, Data IQ, and also we have to use the Hackveda references videos. So next we move on to the slide. Here the some Q&A session. So next move on to the slide. So all our presentation and demonstration. So thank you sir for attention. So our all presentation and demonstration we have to see. So thank you. So I am stopping. our sharing screen.